Like shit like that. Shit like that, man. Hey, yo, what's up, Investor Z? Mm, mm. That's kind of why I don't trade gold like that. Well, I guess. Mm, I guess I guess I'm gonna have to just pay attention to it. I don't want to trade it, or I don't want to do that, but. Mm, 23. Mm. Um, yeah, I don't even think that does. Yeah, so I'm looking at gold, right? I mean, good thing I didn't take this trade. Good thing I didn't take it, but uh if you guys were with me, if you was with me last night, we talked about this, about gold's tendency of not pulling all the way back to the order block, but trading at that pivot. Hold on, where's it at? Yeah, right here. Like, hold on, where the hell is it at? 7. Yeah, like right here. This is a good example of what I was talking about last night. So we have the market breaking from. Okay, I was like, what the hell? All right, so we have a market breaking underneath the major low. The order block is around, actually. This is it right here. The order block is right there. Order block is right here. It creates this pivot. Okay, never mind. My bad. I'm sitting there, I was like, dude, what the hell? All right, so that's the new major swing right there. I was like, dude, what the hell am I looking at? All right, my bad. It breaks down, it pivots, and then it continues down, and then it comes and it trades right back into that pivot, and then you get the reaction from the pivot now versus it coming all the way back to the origin of the move, the order block that broke structure to the downside, or a break away from that range. And as you see prices trading back into this range, you see that now the market is trading through it, versus before gold would create this order block, it would break structure to the downside, we would get price to come back into the order block before we see the rejection. Now it's like, well, is the market going to reject at the order block, or is the market going to reject at that pivot? And that's kind of why I don't necessarily like trading gold anymore, because it's, well, which one do I choose from? Because they're so close together. That's why I have to have a big stop. And well, I need to have a big stop with gold anyway, because of how volatile it can be. But it's, which one do I choose? Now, there are times, I mean, 9 times out of 10, or at least 7 times out of 10, the market has shown consistency to trade at that pivot. So if I take a chance at that pivot, I'll be happy. But at the same time, there are times where, okay, it will just run through that pivot and bounce at the order, or reject or react at the order block. But it's like, so how do I even put a stop? Like, where do I put my stop at? Because uh they're so close together. They're like literally in the same vicinity. I would have to have like a super big stop, and I'm not gonna do that. If I have a stop in the middle, well, I can get stopped out, and then it can go in my direction. If I put my entry right here, then it can miss me entirely, and then go in my direction, trade into my order, and stop me out. So it's just too much game theory with gold right now. I just kind of wish it would go back to how it used to trade, and just go back to the order block, so I don't have to sit here and make life-changing decisions about which area I should trade at. But in this situation, that pivot is where the market reacted, and that's what gold's been doing a lot lately. It's getting kind of annoying. Silver hasn't started doing that. Silver trades at that either he's going to trade at the bottom or he's going to trade at the top. But gold is like shit. I don't know, because I'm only looking for 90 ticks, and this is probably like 100 and something ticks. Probably like, yeah. So this, like, dude, this is like an 18-point move, dude. Dude, this is a 180 tick move to the downside, dude. That's crazy. From the pivot. So it's like, man, I don't know, man. I don't know. And I would hate to get into a habit of trading at that pivot, and then it goes right back to the order block. I would hate that. I don't know, man. That's why I just kind of been going to yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't like that. But okay. I guess that's my rant. But gold has been moving so much that I was like, man, I'm kind of missing opportunities on gold here. Okay, at least. You said my funded futures discounted the core plans. Hey, yo, what's up, Alfred? What's up? You said shoulders are killing you after those damn stone superstore right now. Are you talking about like in the gym or something? Oh, they discontinued? What the fuck? All right, man. All right, dude. I mean, and that's the $77 plan, right? People was probably hitting them up with that shit, man. I mean, those plans are so well. I mean, their previous plans were the best, with the $2,500 a drawdown for $80. I mean, that was like the perfect plan. Perfect. The firm capped how much money that you can take from that account, and the trader could at least withdraw $6,000 from the account. I feel like that was the perfect plan, but I mean, so why did they discount that? Like, why do they keep doing that? My funded futures? I mean, what the hell, man? Hey, what's up, John? You say you needed add-ons to make them decent? I mean, well, just bring back that the starter plan. I mean, I feel like that was like their best plan, man. Like, stop, bring back that. You don't need to have all this cute shit that you're trying to do with the add-ons and trying to be cute about it. Just bring back the starter plan. Because I mean, if you're looking for sales, dude, I really don't understand why they did away with it. I mean, literally, it's you can't make any more than 6K in that account. I mean, and that's if you're trading it perfectly. I'm pretty sure they can survive having dude, it's better than having a trader make 10 or 20K in an account, you're capped at 6K. And then once you get to that 6K, they put you in a live account. I don't understand. It was literally a perfect. I mean, both sides of the fence got what they wanted. I really don't understand that. It doesn't make sense to me. They cap how many? So I mean, the most, even if I had 5 accounts, and at the time when they had it, you can only have 3. So the most that anybody can make from those accounts is 18,000, and then you get put into a live account. So I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. It seems kind of silly to me, but looks like dang, yo, the Bears got super trapped last night. Bears got super trapped on both the ES and on the Nasdaq. It's not a surprise, or I mean, I'm not surprised by this at all. Shit, looks like the Nasdaq was more merciful than the ES. As crazy as that sounds. At least the Nasdaq came back and rejected from that Friday's range right here. At least it rejected. And so anybody that had a short right here, they got their money. They targeted the lows, got paid. ES said, yeah, fuck all that shit. I mean, I guess it kind of did it, but it's like that's probably like a 10-point move. Yeah, well, never mind. I take that back. It's about like what is that? 21.50, about like a 29-point move. So I'm like, okay, never mind. I take that back. Take that back. But anyway, I'm not surprised by that. Bears suck. I just had to remind myself that Bears suck. They will always suck. Bears suck. And they will always suck. All right. Well, well, I mean, all right. Well, well, I mean, it's not really. Well, I mean, all right. Well, let me set the limit down. Yeah. Well. I'm pretty sure I did that shit last night. All right. Dude, my funded futures, they probably got like a bunch of engineers that work over there, because that's exactly what engineers, or my bad, not engineers, software developers actually do. I mean, it makes sense because they don't have a job unless something's need to be fixed or something, but they'll take a working product, fuck it up, and then put it right back into production, and don't care that they just broke something that didn't need to be fixed. It's called job security, apparently. And that's exactly what my funded futures, because it's like, dude, I don't know. It's that those moves doesn't even make sense. Maybe I mean, obviously, well, I'm going to assume that they have data that they're looking at that we're not aware of. Maybe the accounts aren't performing the way that they want them to perform, or they're not getting the reception, or maybe a lot more traders are being paid out from these accounts than they would like. That would be the only logical and reasonable assumption, I guess. But I mean, I guess, man. Yeah, my fund of futures used to be my home. That's why it kind of sucks when a firm that that basically was one of the biggest part. I think I've taken so far. Well, that's not true because I've taken so much from Blue Sky. Well, I think Blue Sky and my funded futures is probably neck and neck. Before Blue Sky changed up their rules. Um, I got man, I've gotten so much payouts from my funded futures with that 50K account. Kind of sucks that I no longer can call it my home. I don't remember the last time I did purchase that Rapid account, but then I didn't realize that it had a trailing drawdown on the funded side like TPT. I didn't realize that. So I'm kind of glad I didn't pass the account because my feelings would have been super hurt because I did not read the rules. I think Alfred had to tell me about it. And I was like, yo, what? Yeah, no. I mean, they should have done it the way that Tradified has done it. Instead of giving you a trailing drawdown, they just reduced the amount of drawdown that you have. It's still an end of day drawdown, but they just reduced it. So like with their select plans, instead of getting the full 4,500, I think they reduced it down like 1,000 or 1,500 or something like that for the biggest plan. I think that's probably the best way to do it, in my opinion. Just reduce, so I don't have to worry about a stupid trailing drawdown. But I guess a firm has to, I guess, do whatever it needs to do to stay in business. So, all right, so all right. So the market basically made a lot of its move last night. I'm looking at gold. I'm looking at silver. Copper is actually, and copper did the same thing. It bounced at that pivot. Oh my God. Copper bounced. Oh my God. Man, dude, I don't know, man. Copper is now bouncing at the pivot now, too. What's up with all the metals, man? Damn. Pull back to that order block, damn it. Yeah, copper just pulled back to the pivot too. Damn. Okay. Okay. All right, so I might have to start trading on that. I might have to start trading the pivot then. I might have to, man, because the market has been consistently doing that, and that's been getting kind of annoying. That's been getting annoying. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely true, man. That's definitely true. I mean, they took some. Well, I mean, I blew the account, so I mean, it's not like I got to the funded side. I blew the account. For whatever reason. Well, at the time, I was super stubborn. I think it missed my target. Yeah, it missed my target. And yeah, I already know how that shit go. It missed my target by 4 ticks, so I got super stubborn and added to the position. And then it kept going higher and then blew the account on silver. This was before the super bullishness, but I guess there were signs that the market was going to become super bullish. There were signs. But shit. Silver is trading at $110 right now. $110. Hmm. I don't know, man. I guess I'm gonna have to watch that. I'm gonna have to watch those. I'm gonna have to watch it. Mm. Okay. All right. So we got 5 more minutes until the algo. Damn, would I be able to get into a trade today? I mean, the way that things are looking, I don't know. I don't know if I'll be able to get into a trade. Hmm. Mm. Okay. Well, I guess we'll see if the market actually makes an attempt to break out above these highs. I mean, technically, we already have the breaker structure, technically. So this leg right here technically can be considered the new major swing right there. But the move needs to be sustained over the high to consider this as the new major swing. I mean, well, let me rephrase that. Technically, it's already the new major swing because we broke structure to the upside. But what I want to see is for price to be sustained over the high to consider that if price comes back down, then I would feel more confident taking like a pullback trade somewhere where I see ranges, probably like right there or something like that where there's ranges. So we got the break. I want to get a pullback trade back into a range somewhere or a potential retest of a high or something. So looks like we're getting, well, we'll see. We'll see if they break out. I mean, if they fail, okay, there you go. All right. All right, there you go. I think that's good enough right there. So now I can consider this a swing low right there. Okay, I think that's good enough. I think it's going higher. Hmm. No, that's definitely not. Mm. 109. Feels like we got a pool of liquidity sitting around 109. Let's see. Mm. Mm. Hmm. Well, I guess it could. I'm pretty sure it's highly likely to do that. Hmm. I can't think about it. I just said execute. Mm. Mm. Well, I hate that. I hate the fact that that this is so high up. I hate that. I hate the fact that this is coming after a double top. I mean, it blew past the double top, but I have to trade my setup. So I mean, got the breaker structure. This could now be considered a new major low right there. So right there could be considered a new major low. As long as price stays above that low, and then we have to respect the bulls here. The market is trending higher. But I hate it, man. I don't like it. Don't like it. Don't like it. And I only have about 32 minutes before I have to start pulling orders and locking them up. Oof. Should we also have FOMC this week too? So that could also be a reason why the metals are going stupid right now. So we got the market to bounce right there. Honestly, I really don't know why well, the market is trending, so nothing is gonna probably make sense right now. That is a double top. Well, technically it is. We'll see if the bears hold. I'm gonna have to be more aggressive with the entries. You say your bank is closed? Yeah. Are you a part of the laptop class, J Stores? Okay. Yeah. 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 Hey, but at least you get to be comfortable. At least you get to be comfortable, which could be a gift and a curse depending on who you are. You have to be very disciplined because you have so many distractions at home. Oh yeah, that's the best part, man. That is the best part. Dude, I don't know, man. I don't know if I could ever go back to not eating the way I want to eat. Having a home cooked meal, save a lot more money on gas, save a lot money on not eating those crap food, fast food. It's not honestly at this point we can't even call it food anymore. Stomach fillers. That's all they do is fill your stomach, but when your stomach goes to try to break it down and extract nutrients from it, they can't do it because it's not even food for real. So stomach fillers. Dang, 800 shit. You know, that's interesting, man. I seen a video of God damn, Silver, can you pull back? I would like to participate. Dude, that's a crazy move. That was crazy. Man, Silver, what the hell is going on right now? All right, let's look at gold or something, because Silver is going crazy right now. Silver's not even pulling back. I don't want to trade gold. Yeah, silver is just super trending right now. Well, I mean, if I had any doubts that this was the major low, the new major low, well, there I go. Should have no doubts that is now the new major low. But I'm gonna have to close up shop pretty soon if this market doesn't do anything, doesn't pull back here. It gives me an opportunity to make some money. Yeah. Kind of going back to what I was saying. Yeah, dude, I was watching this video. See, well, my reality, any car note above $500 is outrageous, and I would never do it. Never. I didn't even know car notes got above 400 to 500 because I guess when I don't know. Because looking from the car dealership's perspective, someone can. I'm gonna make it a point to get your payments to $400 to $500 because that's reasonable. Anything above $500, it increases the risk that somebody is not going to pay that. It increases it. I mean, only people that's going to be able to afford and consistently keep paying anything above $500 is people. I mean, that obviously has the money for it, obviously. So that's interesting that car dealerships are now taking the risk of having these high payments. But I was watching this video and this female, I don't know what possessed her to do it. I don't know if this was a skit or this was a prank or whatever. I mean, I guess it was a Mercedes, and that's all she was paying attention to. And the car dealer was like, "Yeah, you're gonna pay for it." And it was an old Mercedes too, old. You talking about interest rate out there? Like it was like a 20 or 30% interest rate on the car, paying $1,200 a month. It was like, dude, it was crazy, crazy. Um, this other video I saw, this car purchaser was buying a car. It was like a Subaru or something like that, something that I wouldn't even pay no 800. I mean, dude, if I'm paying $800 car note, dude, I better be getting some bitches in that damn thing. What the hell am I buying a Subaru and paying an $800 and $900 payment? That's crazy, but I don't know, man. I feel like that's so weird to me. That is so weird. Because if you're going into like that 8 to 900, I'm assuming that you have a luxury vehicle, a super luxury vehicle. But hmm. Mm, yeah. And that's interesting though. That's interesting. Cause that's a new trend on social media that I'm seeing. It was like my mom nerfed my dad. That's a new trend. Like this was my dad before he got married. I was like, huh, that's interesting that's a trend now. That's interesting. My mom nerfed my dad. That's hilarious. But I mean, it can be true. It can be true. He said 60K truck and got it during inflation. Only some of us got lucky, well, took advantage of the 0% interest rates during COVID. It was like the calm before the storm. If you didn't take advantage of that time period in terms of loans, we'll probably never see that again. Hopefully we never see that again. Hopefully we don't. But yeah, I had my car for 5 years now, and it only has 38,000 miles on it. So my car just sits in the garage and just collects dust. I don't even. Yeah, it just sits there and collects dust. I mean, 7% is not. It's not great, but it's not bad either. It can definitely be worse, for sure. My first car, I got it for 12%, which at the time I had no business. I don't know why they gave me it for 12%. Like, well, okay, never mind. I do remember why. Because I was making an 18% interest rate payment, and I refinanced it. I forgot with what bank, and I guess they saw I was paying the 18% consistently, so they was like, let's get this guy. So I was able to get it dropped down to 12, which was still bad. Yeah, it was my first car. All right, looks like silver ain't gonna give us no pullback. Uh, I'm not gonna chase silver at all. I'm not gonna chase silver. And I mean, it's dangerous to chase silver. Silver is one of them instruments. You chase that bitch, she's gonna come back and punch you in the face. It's like, why are you following me? Why are you following me? Stop chasing me. I already told you, stop following me. And then she'll turn around and punch you in the face. Yeah, what's up, Santiago? Looks like the NQ is back. Looks like the NQ is back. Congratulations on that. I mean, all right, man. I mean, I gotta follow the rules, man. I gotta follow the rules, even if I don't like it. I gotta follow the rules. Follow the rules. I mean, with the market trending like this, honestly, I'm not gonna be. I gotta follow the rules, man. I gotta follow the rules. Regardless if I win or lose, I gotta follow the rules. This is my setup right here. It broke structure. It's sustained above the high. This is the pullback into the range. Man. Gotta follow the rules. Yeah, the practice account is very good for finding your strategy, finding what consistently works for you. I definitely agree with that, because once your money gets put on the line, it's not going to be, it's not your strategy that's going to be. It's not your strategy. It's your psychology and your emotional management that's going to get in the way of you being successful. I have a strategy that has shown me that it is consistently profitable. Guess what gets in the way of that when the market starts to move? Well, not necessarily me, but how I think about it and how I feel about it. Right now, my setup presented itself. And right now, I mean, it may or may not work, you know, because I don't like how high this thing is, honestly. I don't like it, but this is my setup. And right now I'm thinking about it, and I'm feeling a type of way about it because this is my funded account. So I'm going through it emotionally. I'm going through it in my gut, and I'm going through it in my head. But it's my setup, man. So regardless of what happens, I have to set my limit and open the position there. So we'll see. You shorting silver right now? You're posting in the Discord. Oh, you sent me a video last night, K Trader. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna do this, because this is what I'm looking for with TraderBase. So I appreciate that. I'm gonna look at it. I'm definitely gonna look at it. You gotta be kidding. You got to be kidding. Man, silver. Damn it. No, no, no. Silver, no. You could have pulled back. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Damn it. All right. Damn it. Damn it. All right, man. Ah, man. Damn it. Did you get out of that, Gurman? Did you get out of it? Or did you take profits already? Tell me you took profits already, and I mean I would understand if you let a green trade go red. I mean it's understandable, but try not to let it go too far against you if you haven't taken your profits on it. You took profits? Okay, cool. Cool, yeah, dude. Yeah, look, you see that shit? No! Silver, no! 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 It's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair. You could have pulled back. Dude, what the hell is... Oh my God, Silver. You just did that shit just to do it. My God, dude. And I was sitting here complaining. This is what I'm talking about right here, guys. I think this is a great example. Great example right here. Great example. It's just too bullish. I think that's probably why they're not letting it pull back all the way. It's just too bullish. Man, you know. Okay. So this is a good example. I mean, I thought that, you know, this right here was going to be, I was going to have to endure drawdown. Man, dude, I was playing so many scenarios in my head, thinking like, you know, this thing wasn't going to work. And shit, apparently I didn't put it up there. My God. So I chose to trade the bottom of this wick right there. I mean, the range, 50% of the range, the wick. I was thinking, you know, yeah, I mean, I should be good. I might get some drawdown, but I should be good. Man, they bounced literally at the top, yo. What the hell? But it's like super bullish though. All right, so I'm just gonna pull this order. I'm gonna pull it, man. I'm gonna pull it. I'm gonna lock the account on, man, because I've been chasing gold all damn day. So I'm just gonna lock out. It's gonna hurt my feelings if it does come back and fill the order, but I've been chasing gold. I've been chasing freaking copper, as crazy as that freaking sounds. I don't think copper pulls back enough for me to get filled here, though. Let me see. Let me look at copper really quick before, and if it fills my order before, then because I mean it breaks structure to the upside. And it breaks structure. So I mean I'll give it grace. That's the new major low. Man. Okay. I'll give it some grace, but man, dude, I don't know, man. I don't think I'm probably gonna get filled. All right, we'll see. Let's see. Let's see right there. Yeah, we'll see. Okay. All right, well, we'll see. But I'm gonna just log the. I logged the account out already. Yeah, because I'm just at this point I'm chasing silver, and she's gonna punch me in the face. I'm not gonna. That's not gonna be an enjoyable thing to do, man. You said go back to gold. I mean, like I said, man, it doesn't make sense to trade gold over silver, man. It just doesn't. It just doesn't make sense. The risk to reward on silver versus gold is because either I trade one full mini on gold and risk $540. Hold on, guys, give me a second. All right. Yeah, just so yeah, if I trade one full mini, because these firms, I have to think about I have to think about a lot of things with these firms. Uh because if I trade seven micro contracts, then they're charging me about like $5 per micro. And I'm paying like $20, $30 in commissions or something like that. With gold. So either I have to trade. So if either, I mean, obviously the commissions aren't, I mean, in comparison to $500, I'm just paying like $30 or $40 in commissions. But yeah, I got to think about, I'm only looking for 90 ticks. I got to think about how much I'm looking for is 90 ticks. I only want to risk $270 so I can play the numbers game. I have to go for at least a, well, with gold, I can't even do a 1 to 2 of gold. I can't do a 1 to 2 of gold. I mean, I guess I could, but I mean, there's been so many times where the market will miss me and then just come right back down to my break even, potentially stopping me out. Mm. Mm. Like I said, man, gold is not desirable to me anymore. It just needs to calm down and stop with that bullshit that it's doing. I mean, I guess I could just adjust, like I said, and start trading the pivot and just forget about the order block. I could do that, but mm, mm. Mm. Yeah, silver's just going stupid right now. Gold is doing the same thing too, but it's not as I mean, gold has already kind of made its move though. Gold has already made a move and now it's kind of just being an old lady right now. Mm. Dude, I'm so tired of that, man. All right. Well. All right. So I guess the trade that I would have taken. Let's see if it's gonna work. Okay. You know, that actually might be another rule that I have too. Like if I'm chasing silver and she misses my pullback trade about 3 times, I'm just gonna lock the account out because when the move like this happens, because honestly this kind of looks like what is that, consolidation, manipulation, and continuation to me. Like I mean the market is still super bullish, so I mean until the bulls show that they have failed, then we have to respect the bulls until they show that they failed. All right. You said 828 is where, oh, that's for your NASDAQ, and 969. So 9, oh, so you talking about all the way down here then, huh? 969. So right here is your 50. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what the market does here. Okay. Damn it, I was too slow. I think I was too slow on that one. I was too slow on it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. No. I was too slow. It's too slow on it. It's too slow on it. Too slow on it. Too slow. Okay. All right, man. Well, okay. Yeah, I was too slow on it. Okay. All right, well. All right, well. All right. All right. Okay. I'm done in this account. Done in that one. Logged that account out. So another day, $1,400 in that account. So, and this is why I can't trade gold over silver. I took that loss and came back, made the money back. All I lost was $270. Came back, made the $270 back in that. So I was too slow on it. I was too slow on it, man. Ah, it's too slow. You know what? I'll take a chance on that. I'll take a chance. I'll take a chance. I'll take a chance on it. Let's see. Let's see if we can get it flipped. Let's see. Of course. All right. Of course. Said NQ try to drag you to hell. Let's look at NQ. Damn it. Okay. Well. You know what, man? Let me see if I can. Let me see. Probably not. That was my just a break and retest basically. The break and retest. The market, I mean, it broke past this low, so I took a chance. Well, I was on my eval, and I was gonna switch over to this account and try to hurry up and get in before it pushed up, but it just did it too fast. Just basically the break and retest. I identify the leg that breaks structure, the impulsive leg, and I just basically trade the pullback. That's it. It's simple. Simple. And I use fibs, the closest fib to structure, as my entry. Yeah, I mean, if this shit drops, then you already know how that shit go. All right, let's see if I can get this. Let's see if I can get it. You're into short on silver? Nice. Man, I kind of wish it pulled back a little bit more. I kind of wish it would have been nice if it kind of just pulled back a little bit more, you know, and filled my short. But I'm gonna pull this order. I'll pull that order. Unfortunately, silver wasn't being nice to me. Yeah. Hey, so it seems like everybody's going back to NQ, huh? I mean, shit. Is the metals are treating y'all that bad? What's up with that? Why is everybody going back to the NQ? Are you doing both? Yeah. Well, but I'm definitely going to set up that the Tradeovate settings. I'm definitely going to set that up. Definitely going to set that up. I do appreciate that, K Trader, because that's exactly what I'm looking for. I just need to get blocked out. Yeah, yo, Alfred, congrats, bro. I'm glad you recognized it, man. I'm glad you recognized. I'm glad you recognized it, man. My boy Alfred just sat there he overcame payout fever. Payout fever is no joke. Drugs, alcohol, and payout fever has ruined a lot of traders' lives. All right. Yep. All right, so let's see. So we got a break of this low. The market does appear like it wants to take out this low. We did get a bounce from this low, but it doesn't look like the bulls are going to well, I guess we'll see. I mean, the market is super bullish right now, so. And that's like the one thing that for whatever reason I don't trust, and I would rarely take a double bottom in a double top trade. That's just one trade that I just stay away from completely. In this situation, it worked. It worked in this situation, but these double bottom retest trades, I do not take them. You say you think we rebalance on silver? Yeah, I'm definitely looking for the market to come back to at least this value area high right here. That's kind of why I kind of got my limit set right there, and is at that range right there. So I mean, like I said, silver is pretty straightforward. The only thing that's going to get in the way is your emotions. That's what's going to get in the way of a good silver trade is your emotions. Well, I guess I'll be taking a chance here. I guess I'll be taking a chance. If I take a short from that range, I'll be definitely taking a chance. I don't know, man. My setup is right there, and man, the setup is there. We got to break. Like I'm not looking for a reverse. I'm just looking for a rejection from that range. That broke structure to the downside. That's all I'm looking for. But then at the same time, the market doesn't have to give it to me, you know? It could just run past those highs. It's super bullish, but it is the setup, so I don't want to feel regret. And that's what's and that's what makes a silver trade more difficult than it needs to be. Just the emotional turmoil that I put myself through sometimes. I mean, if it's the setup, it's the setup, but what's preventing me from taking the setup? How I think about it. I mean, the market broke down and broke structure to the downside, but it did bounce. Super bullish right now, but the market does look like it wants to kind of change character here. Okay, man, I'm gonna open the position there. I'm not. I'm gonna open the position. Yeah. Now, if it misses my limit and then goes in the direction that I'm looking for, then I'll pull the order. I'm not going to play the game because, like I said, I'm not going to play that game. Okay. Well, I'm in it. I'm in it. Hopefully, I'm in it to win it. I do have an area where I'll take a follow-up trade just in case, but in it to win it. Let's see if the Bears actually sell the retest here. Let's see. Let's see if they'll sell the retest there. I would prefer to find a long entry, but yeah, it's high probable, but well, I mean, I'll shut up. I'll shut up. Under normal circumstances, yeah. But because it's so bullish, that's the only reason why I'm doubting this position. But I have to open up the position there to follow my rules. I have to. Yeah, I appreciate that, Santiago. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see if the Bears are going to sell this thing down. Hmm. Silver, don't be nasty to me, all right? Don't be nasty to me here. Don't stop me out and then go in my direction. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, man. Mhm. All right, well, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Mm. Okay. All right. All right. This is why I didn't want to take the short. This is why I didn't want to take the short. But I guess I followed my plan. I guess, right? Mm. Just didn't work out. Mm. It just didn't work out. Yeah, what's up? What's up? Yeah. Oh shit, oh damn, I forgot. Okay. Um. Okay. Mm. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I didn't want to take that trade, man. That's why I did not want to take it. Yeah, honestly, I mean, I guess this was the move I was looking for right here. And it did take that low out. I should have, I mean, I guess what I will do is consider this for next time. I mean, this was the move I was looking for. It took that low out, it took that low out. It swept that low. So should have thought about it, but well, I think normally this would have worked. It's just that the market is super bullish right now. I think it would have worked normally. It just didn't work out this time. Mm. Well, I guess in the meantime.
Okay, so you've gotten logged into your Tradevate account, and let's make some adjustments to our settings. So you would pick your live or your demo account, and for these purposes, I'm going to use the demo account. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to come up here to the upper right, and it says Application Settings, and let's click and get into our settings. Because the first thing I want you to do is, if you have a live account, is adjust your risk settings. But as I said, we're going to use the demo account here. We're going to adjust the risk settings for the demo account. So let's hit risk settings. So set your daily loss limit. What is the max amount you're willing to lose on any single day, and have Tradevate automatically get out of your position? What about weekly? So let's just use a number here. Let's say this was $100. Maybe you don't want to lose more than $300 in the week. You don't want a $100 loss every single day, because you'll start being stupid. What's the number to where if I lose that much money, I need to stop? I am off. Something about me is not right. Trading requires your best self to be profitable. Is there a daily profit target? Is there a weekly profit trigger? They call it trigger. That way it just ends your week.
It doesn't have it to where it locks it out. It'll save it.
Lock risk settings if trading locked. So the lock risk settings feature will lock the account risk settings until the end of the session. You want to turn this on, which means if you lose your $100 and it liquidates your position, you can't come back in here and change those settings until after the end of the day. These settings will be unlocked between 5 and 6 p.m. Eastern. I recommend having that turned on.
For whatever the
end of the day trailing drawdown, real-time trailing drawdown. Do you want either of those settings? I do not use either of those settings. What's my max position size? You might say, I only want to trade up to 3 contracts. Protect myself from myself. What are the permitted contracts? Well, maybe you want to just go MES. I just want MES only. Maybe you want to do 1 micro Bitcoin. Those are the 2 permitted products only, or get rid of it. That way you can't say, you know what, I want to do an ES contract this time. No, it protects yourself from yourself. So these are the risk settings that I would recommend you put in there. Yep, and hit confirm. Now you want your demo risk settings to match what you would want to do in your live account, okay? Because you want the most real world experience. You want to be locked out. And one of the most beautiful things about being locked out on a down day is when it's all over, you'll say, man, I'm glad I made that setting. I am so glad, because I was just about to do something stupid and I protected myself.
Well, I guess these firms don't want you to protect yourself because, well, hold on. Did y'all guys hear that video? I don't know if I have it set up to where y'all don't hear certain audio from certain browsers. I mean, it's from Discord, so I don't know if y'all guys heard that, but I was watching the video that oh, y'all guys heard it? Okay. Yeah, so yeah, it doesn't have it. It doesn't have that option to lock it out. It gives you the option to limit yourself, but it does not give you the options to lock it out. And that's what I need. I need something that locks me out, because I'm definitely going to circumvent it. I mean, there's no question. I will do it. I will do it. Okay, well, only got 30 more minutes here. No, I can show it to y'all right now. It doesn't have it. Doesn't have it. It doesn't have the lockout feature. All it has is the daily, weekly. No, I can't see that. Daily, weekly, and it doesn't have the lockout settings. Which sucks. Because I mean, what's the point of having all these? What's the point of having the risk settings and then like, what's the point of that? Okay. Well, there's no. Say the lockout button coming in February. They need to hurry the hell up. They should have been did that stupid. I mean, they should have been did that. I mean, come on. That makes no sense. They should have been did that. Why I need to wait until February? I mean, if they made it available for your own personal account. They made it available for your personal account. Why the heck they didn't make it available for these prop accounts when they already know that these firms are their biggest customers? Mhm. Well, I mean, like I said, that's okay. I mean, I'm not gonna necessarily buy any more Tradeovate accounts until they figure it out. Until they offer that damn the lockout feature. Because honestly, so I prefer to trade on NinjaTrader 8. I don't care to trade on I don't care to trade on it. Mm. Dude, dude, no. Yeah, the lockout settings is what allows traders to get paid. Well, I bet if I were to get into a silver contract and try to catch the momentum, and this thing is not going to probably work. I hate when that happens, though. Don't you hate that? The thing keeps going up and up and up and up, and then you're like, fine, I'll try to get my money back with the mini, and then somehow, some way, it finds a way to come right back down. Mm. 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 Okay. All right. Yeah, it looks like all the markets are chopping it up right now. I guess technically it is getting close to lunch. Mm. I mean, technically that. I guess it's better than nothing. I mean, I guess if I use a combination of the lockout or the daily risk settings and then lock it out in the well, I'm not going to keep trade syncer until they get the daily loss limit. There's no point. It's just too much. It's just too much. So I'm not going to do it, man. I already know it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to lock out the account with red. I'm not going to do it. And that would be welcome, Cave Trader. Uh, yeah, I'm like I said, I'm gonna keep that copper trade until the end of the stream. Yeah, if it doesn't get filled, it doesn't get filled. But if it does, then I mean, I'm already past. That account is already supposed to be locked, but well, I mean, it's not necessarily I'm blowing accounts. I just kind of want to. So what the risk settings do for me is just it just gets it out of my mind. I don't have that devil on my shoulder. But I don't want to pay $75 for it. That's the thing. I just don't want to do that. Because then I'll be like, damn, you got to pay $75? It's a contradiction. One of those internal battles that goes nowhere. Dude, Quan Gar should really drop his price to $50. Okay, so yeah, gold is not doing nothing right now, but not doing anything. But technically, it took out that low, and it took out this low. So technically, this is not a new major swing. Man, look at that with silver, dude. What the hell, man? What the hell? What the hell, man? What the hell? Yeah, like I said, I'm not gonna chase it. I'm not gonna throw a mini on there. I'm not gonna chase it. Oh, actually, oh shit, yeah, it did. Oh shit, yeah, it did. Yeah, so it was a valid. Okay. See, okay. Thanks for noticing that, Santiago, because I didn't notice that. It did actually retest it, so that was a good trade. Okay, you're right. You're absolutely right. That was a good trade, so it would have worked. Okay. It doesn't make me feel bad anymore, but well, I didn't feel bad, but I was really questioning. I was like, damn, did I make a mistake there? But yeah, under normal circumstances, it would have worked because they totally came back around and used it as support, and they pushed it higher. Yeah. All right, Santiago. See you tonight, man. Well, That is interesting. It just really goes to show how bullish the market is. It actually did come back in yeah, it actually did. The low that was 840. Yeah. My entry was 820, so I was in the general area. My entry was 820. It bounced at 840. So, or 830, what was that, 835? Okay, so this thing is saying 840, make sure. Yeah, so yeah, my entry was 820. This thing bounced at 840. So, I mean, still in the same area. So this thing it should have dropped, but it didn't. It just didn't work out that time. So, okay. All right. I can accept that. It just didn't work this time. Yeah. Ew. We got a couple more minutes. Mm. 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 Okay. No, I'm gonna trust that. I'm gonna trust it. I'm not gonna pull that. Okay. So I think I'm like half and half today. I'm half and half on silver today. No. Yeah, I'm half and half. Hopper has about 8 minutes to fill my order, but it looks like it's not gonna do it. So let me just do this before I forget. I just wish that it would be nice if this thing had micro silver, man. Just would have been nice if it had micro silver. All right, I'm gonna close this position. I'm gonna lock it out. I don't want to forget. And dude, yeah, I don't want to forget. All right, so make sure that all my funded accounts are locked up. All right, so they are locked up. So we get this nice win right here on stream. Bringing this account back. Again, this is like my third time bringing this account back. I had this account up 3K right here, and then I brought it right back down. It's crazy that it's crazy the results I'm getting in this account. But okay. I mean, it looks like the Bears are trying to sell it, but man, at this point, I don't trust nothing that the Bears do. Yeah, actually, let's look at that. And this is what I'm talking about with Copper's. Copper's doing it now too. And so now it's like, well, I mean, if Copper's going to do it, then you know, what's the point? You see what I'm talking about? So instead, well, he may be. So instead of pulling back to the order block, no, that's not the order block. Where's the 7? So instead of pulling back to this order block right here, you see that it's pulling back to the pivot right there, to that pivot. And the market is transacting and holding here. And so by the time it gets to this order block, sometimes it gets run through because everybody's participating, or there's enough participants that is participating at this pivot, and then it comes back, and then, you know, it just crashes out. And so Copper is doing that now too. So I don't know, man. I don't know if I should start trading at that pivot right there, or if I should just kind of wait out and see if the market is going to coming back to that order block so I can get an easy winner. I don't know. Y'all guys getting a peek of the nudes. But yeah, dude, yeah, this is like my 3rd month in this account, man. So I guess I'm probably gonna be in this account for the entire year to go at the pace I'm going. Shit. Which is good, I guess. It makes these I mean, that's why I kind of like these static accounts, you know. Looks like the peak of this account was at $4,400. The low of this account, that's not right, because I damn near was I was like down 3K at one point on this account. Net cumulative P&L. Copper, you better not do it. But at the same time, it's I was supposed to have had that account locked out. It just sucks that it's gonna try to do it now. It's just gonna suck. I wonder if it'll tell me how many days I've been in this account. I've taken 71 trades, total number of lots. The least profitable day is 1,200. My most profitable day was 17 trades. I'm most active on Wednesdays. That's interesting. I'm most active on Wednesdays. I wonder what that's about. So it doesn't necessarily tell me outright how many days I've been in this account. I guess I would just have to go back and count up the days. Okay. Okay. All right, guys. All right. All right. All right. Yeah. Okay. There we go. But all right, guys. That's gonna be it for me today. It's gonna be in it. I'm out of time for this session. I do appreciate everybody that joined me today. We'll definitely come back later on tonight, and we'll definitely look for more opportunities to earn some more money. And with that said, peace out, everybody, and keep on.